From Tepke Gym in Metamora, we have a good one for you. Your number 4 Redbirds, 15-4 overall. The opposition today coming southward from some perhaps even worse wintry conditions. The Hinsdale South Hornets, Redbirds 15-4, Hinsdale South 8-12. Alex Staub alongside Scott Kirker, and Scott, obviously, Hinsdale's been through a lot this year. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about basketball, but that being said, should be an interesting one.
It should be. You know, they come in, I believe they're 8-12. They got one of their players reinstated back on the team. They've been playing a little bit better since he's come back to the team. And I think, you know, Metamora's going to have to play a good ball game today to get a win.
Yeah, that's the one thing I picked up on film. Really scrappy team defensively. Looking forward to seeing how that side of the ball plays out as well. I think Metamora's three-pointers, we'll see how Hinsdale scouted us. Those should be open as well, and I think that makes for some pretty exciting basketball.
Why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll have a chat with head coach Danny Greaves.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Welcome once again. Welcome back to Tepke Gym. Once again, we're here with head coach Danny Greaves. Coach, boy, a lot of games coming in a fast fury here right now. You had Dunlap on Friday. You had Camden East High on Saturday, and now
out of New Jersey.
Out of New Jersey,
yeah.
And now you've got Hinsdale South out of Chicago coming down here today. So a lot of games. This is great.
Taking on all comers.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and I know it's tough to get here to the gym, but man, our people watch us online, and we appreciate that too. This team here is very solid.
Yeah.
They've had some injuries early, had some legal problems where a kid was put back on the team. But I'll tell you what, they're very talented. It should be a good choice of us to come out and just see what we can do to put some good defense on and take away what they can do.
Yeah, you know, another different style of basketball.
Yes.
And you know, that just helps so much down the stretch when you get into postseason play, and you're going to see all kinds of styles of play.
Well, we're looking forward to this. We've got a big week, but we definitely aren't looking past this game today.
Coach, the other night you had 4 guys in double digits in scoring. You had 2 guys double digits and double-digit rebounds and points for double-doubles. Matthews Overs, Cooper Koch, both just had outstanding ball games. But I thought the balanced scoring was really key for you.
Well, we had a great inside-outside game after that first quarter. And, you know, we got to take advantage again today of our height inside. They're not real big, but they are physical. So we're going to try to go inside early and see what happens.
Well, Coach, good luck. Bring home a W.
Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all.
We take some time and pay some bills.
Central Illinois, you asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing to meet customer demand, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. And Germantown Grill still has all the food and spirits that keep our customers coming back. Stop by to check out our daily specials. The game's on at Germantown Grill, where Central Illinois loves to eat. Open 7 days a week, just off Route 116.
Going to Coffin Wellness Center for 5 years has greatly helped me understand what my body can do, what I shouldn't do. They teach you different stretches and proper ways to ice and how to take care of your body in that way.
Call Coffin Wellness Center today. Let us help you.
Well, we love it. So we've been coming for almost 10 years. Dr. Kaufman is affiliated with high school sports. It offers anything from adjustment to physical therapy. The whole staff is so good to my family, which is extremely important nowadays.
101. You can do it. 102. We're not going to give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are going to be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're going to need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
Illinois. You asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. The game's on at Germantown Grill off Route 116.
Both of my children have really enjoyed Dr. Frenette. She's epic with our kids. She works so well, making them feel comfortable, making the treatments fun, because fears can be a big deal.
If you haven't tried chiropractic, call us at Kaufman Wellness Center.
I'm actually 49 years old and I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. What I like about Kaufman is the communication is excellent. It's always very easy to get in. They had a huge impact on how fast I was able to reach my fitness goal.
Alex Staub, Scott Kirker back with you here, getting ready for tip-off again, number 4 Metamora and Hinsdale South. And Scott, I want to go back to that point when I said the way Hinsdale South presents themselves defensively, talked about the likelihood, fingers crossed, for the three-point offense, particularly to be open. Offensively, and this isn't any discredit to them, the sets didn't look too clean, too cohesive. Yeah, it didn't really look like there was anything to set, literally. When you see a team like that that's on that side, what's Metamora got to do offensively or defensively, you think?
Well, I think defensively, we just can't let them get easy baskets, let them stick around and get confidence. And, stay. If you have a chance to bury a team early, you got to bury them. But the problem is, I'm sure that they've got a little bit of pride coming down here. They're not going to want to come down and let somebody from Central Illinois,
Barn Boys,
blow them out of the gym. We're the better team. I have no question about that. But they're not going to be a slouch. I think they're going to be a pretty formidable opponent.
They got some three-point shooters themselves, I noticed.
Yeah.
Aiden Farrar, Savage, who you mentioned earlier. So long as Metamora approaches the game properly defensively, I don't think that'll be a major issue, but it could also end up being a shootout if things spill into the right coordinates, if you will. Hinsdale out of the West Suburban Conference, that's Proviso East, is in there. They lead that league right now. They have an enrollment of 13-15, but they must be right on the 3A, 4A.
Yeah,
I noticed last year they were in 3A for the basketball postseason, but at that 13-15 number, and with all the number changes, they might be right on the bubble there.
Right on the bubble. And the things, you put together, things to know about their school. They have won 5 state championships. 3 of them, though, in girls badminton. Big badminton school. They've won a speech title and a baseball title.
Baseball, I think, was in the 80s as well. But, yeah, it's kind of cool to look back, and that's one of the things that I like about looking back at the different schools' IHSA pages. They have all the state trophies, the records, and whatever. And, at the end of the day, yes, you could say this is a program that's only won 5 regionals, but at the same time, like you said, the motivation of coming downstate for them and wanting to show that they're worthy of this game having been scheduled themselves, and see what kind of fight they can put up against, well, obviously, as we know, one of the best teams in the state, if not the best.
When you stop and think about Metamora, 15, 16, 17 years ago, we had some good teams, but that was also at the time when Peoria basketball was some of the best in the entire state also, and they were putting up some ridiculous numbers. Manual was winning, 5 state championships. Central got one in there. Peoria Richwoods, I think, got a championship and a second place with Justin Dame, the Metamora assistant.
Good one coming up with Manuel, by the way, at the round ball this weekend with Sherrard. I know I got a couple of folks from the Sherrard market, shall we say, I follow on Twitter, and they seem pretty hyped up about that one this weekend. And obviously we'll talk about it probably more as the day goes along, but that's going to be quite a field this weekend too. But we got a game in front of us. I think that's the other thing. You got the big one with Mount Zion, but we got to worry about Hinsdale South right now.
Yeah, and don't forget tomorrow night on Tuesday night, Metamora grade we'll be covering their game against, I believe it's Chillicothe Junior High. And the play-by-play and the color will be brought to you by Cooper Koch and Tyler Mason.
I love that. I love that. And obviously the run that those boys had last year, too, getting to listen to some of the commentary there. I think it's a unique opportunity for those boys. And kind of like, I've always been on this side of the mic anyway, but I think it's a unique experience for them, selfishly, too, I would imagine, just to see the game. Because it is a totally different vibe of when you're seeing it up here versus actually playing in it, of course. And I'm sure they're going to have a good time calling it.
Yeah, and you know, Tyler Mason, a Metamora grade graduate. Cooper Koch, his younger brother, is on the team at Metamora grade this year as an 8th grader. So there's going to be a little bit of, I'm sure, Cooper will probably, I'm sure he's going to be pretty critical of his own brother. And Tyler Mason, you know, it's his alma mater. So
yeah,
he's going to have
those are sometimes the people closest to you are your biggest critics, and they're there for a reason, no doubt about that. Well, Scott, we're winding down here, about 2.5 minutes till tip. I was thinking, you know, coming in, we're in the, we've been in the negative temperatures for the last couple games, and it seems kind of out of left field. Favorite cold weather Redbird game that you can think of off the top of your head?
Oh, boy. We had one here back in Danny's early days. It was below zero, and it was a packed house. I can't remember who we played, and I remember the police officer came in through the door here, and when he came in, it was so hot that it actually felt kind of good when the steam came in. But they said that when he opened the door, you couldn't even see because the steam that came out of the gym.
Oh wow!
It was maybe 7-8 below zero.
Wow. Yeah, and the one that comes to mind for me, I think, is a couple years ago when I was still with the girls program full season. We were playing Peoria High, and neither program was too particularly at the top of the Journal-Star headline, shall we say, but everybody else had got snowed out, and I can't for the life of me remember why. We were the one game in the area, but because of that, the main photographer was here, the front page of the sports section. I mean, it was the whole bit. So it became like, and those unique situations make for some pretty fun scenarios. But the beauty of it, we're inside a nice, warm, tempty gym, and hopefully ready to call Redbird a winner here in a couple minutes.
Yeah, it's, you know, we got a nice little crowd for a 3 o'clock tip-off.
Yeah, all told, and we appreciate you for picking us over Bill's Steelers as well. So yeah, I'm sure there's maybe some double screen.
And I wonder if there'll be some people that'll pick this game up at work on their phones.
Yeah, throw your earbuds in so your boss doesn't yell at you, and listen to this call. But yeah, like you said, Scott, I think, you know, not to get bigger picture here, but I think it's just a testament to the Redbird fan base that, yes, it's a holiday, yes, it's an afternoon, yes, there's other things going on, but they still show out in decent enough numbers like this. You kind of expect that at this point, but still cool to see. Let's send it down to the golden voice, Gary Baranowski, for anthem and intros.
Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to Metamora High School for today's matchup between the visiting Hornets of Hinsdale High School and your Metamora Redbirds. And once again, a reminder that this game is conducted under the regulations of the Illinois High School Association, and we encourage players and fans to demonstrate good sportsmanship throughout the game, no matter what your personal feelings of loyalty may be. And thank you, as always, for your cooperation. Now let's meet the starters for today's game, beginning with the visiting Hornets of Hinsdale South. A 6'2" guard, number 1, Matthew Julius. A 6'3" guard, number 2, Jack Ligas. A 6-foot guard, number 3, Adam Flowers. A 6'3" center, number 11, Aiden Ferrer. And a 6'2" forward, number 30, Brendan Zach. Bellcaster. And now the starting line for your Metamora Redbirds. First up tonight, we're going to introduce the MISA team. Last time we did fourth graders, I'm not sure if these are fifth graders or higher. So here we go. Please welcome Charles Gunderson. Carter Schultz. Briggs Settler. Wes Cordell. Owen Dunker, Jackson Swiftall, Lincoln Can, Scott Schultz, and Dylan Porter. Let's hear for the MISA boys. Now to the big boys, the Metamora Redbirds. A 6'5" junior, number 5, Matthew Wilbur. A 6'2" senior, number 10, Tyler Mason. A 6'8" senior, number 14, Luke Hott. A 6'2" senior,
Well, Scott, starting lineups through, and I think we can say from our broadcaster's perspective, it's always nice when the opposition has clear, legible numbers from our vantage point. So you want to bring your mic down, that would probably help you a little bit.
The other night, the numbers for
Lanphier, I think.
Lanphier were not very good.
Here we go.
Tyler Mason with new yellow shoes.
Not going to miss him, are we, Scott?
No.
Good look inside. Cooper Cott jumping in.
That's a real nice set play. First trip down the court.
That's the importance, again, knowing the potential on that side of the ball to get out to a quick start and hopefully capitalize on that further. Jack Weingis with the ball now. Hayden Pereira inside. This is Brendan Savage, who we mentioned before the game, bucket good. All-conference selection a year ago.
Ties it up at 2.
Good screen there. Oop. Would have had Matthew open on the corner, I think. Steal for the Hornets. Bucket short for Bazulis and a rebound. They're going to say Luca's on the baseline out of bounds. It'll be Jack Weingis on the inbound. Weingis. I should have listened to Gary, huh?
I think it is Weingis.
Pereira at the free throw line. Savage, and they'll reset. Hornets did get a conference win a couple days ago. On the road today, of course. Bucket up and in. Tough one for Weingis. We had a 50-50 shot and we missed it, Scott.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Redbirds will try to answer back. Again, the Early bucket inside for Coop. Good touch pass there, right idea. Luke.
Oh, really good ball movement there.
Both teams able to answer back and forth so far. Again, Hornets will shoot the three if they have the space. They've got plenty of shooters, as we mentioned earlier.
A nice hedge by Zobrist.
Good look inside for Ferrer. Cooper with the steal.
Oh,
and they're going to say Luke stepped on the baseline again. Night quarters there up against the baseline. Good baseline defense from Hinsdale.
Still knotted up at 4.
Bit of a low scoring start, but those will happen every now and again. Vegas with Mason on him, deflected and a steal. Mason to the hoop, up and in. Nice bucket there, Scott.
Oh, Dale. That's a quick move.
Eye for an eye here in the first couple minutes, huh? Here we go, Walker, no good. They'll slow it down a little bit more. And again, they will work primarily around the perimeter. I know they've gotten a couple two-pointers early, but they'll do a couple post touches every now and again, but it's primarily a perimeter offense. No good, rebound Flowers, and
out of bounds.
He was out of bounds.
Yeah.
Hinsdale did want something on that, but I mean, I didn't think there was anything there.
No.
Off the back on the inbound. You don't see that too often. Buck is good for Pajulis. These 6 Hornets. Koch inside. Up no good. O'Board Walker. No. Controlled by Ferrer. Hornets got the advantage midway through opening quarter here. Julius. Nearly another turnover.
I'm not sure how that got past Cooper Koch.
Me neither. Retry, good for Julius. He's got 5, and the Hornets are up 5. Redbird swinging around.
Ashton Greaves up off the Redbird bench.
Cooper, corner 3, got it. Timeout, Hinsdale South.
That's a big bucket by Koch.
Get back within a possession as well. And a 30-second timeout called by Hinsdale South. So quick scoring run down for the Birds. Mason 2, Hop 2, Koch 5. Hornets, Julius with 5, and Wegas with 4.
Reeves comes in place of Nick Walker. Jamarian Alexander comes in for Hinsdale.
Good defense there from Luke Hop. Hornets reset again. We get the free throw line, pull up off of Greaves is good. Vegas has 6, the 4-point lead for Hinsdale. Like we've already said, Scott, we're going to have, I think, a reach-in foul against the Hornets on Jamarian Alexander. his first, team's first. Redbirds will try to answer back. And we are going to have another reach-in foul on Hinsdale. It'll be their second. And on Julius, his first, team's second. Redbirds will inbound baseline. Dobris off the screen, right idea, right there is Aiden Ferrari. And a 4-point advantage still for the Hornets. Dished off for Alexander up and in. Marion Alexander for 2. It's a 6-point lead, which simple math ties the largest lead for them so far. Then Greaves shot fake and a drive.
Been good. Boy, it's nice to see him do that. I'd like to see him do that a little more.
Absolutely. Redbirds try to whittle it down a little more. 4-point spread at the moment. Marion Alexander, good start for him off the bench, but that time it's a turnover out of bounds. Pass maybe a little low from Julius, but nonetheless it's a turnover to the Birds. Redbirds trying to get back within a possession. Technically are now if you want to count a 4-point play, but hot for Mason off the glass.
Backdoor cuts are really good.
Really good just on an X's and O's concept, but also visually. Hater, love it when they work like that. Turnover. Ashton Greaves. Oh, and they're going to call an offensive. Ashton Greaves, the offensive, his first, team's first. Hinsdale will try to expand the slim lead right now. Savage inside, spin back on Koch, up and no good. Rebound Metamora.
Tyler Mason with a big rebound.
Tyler on the drive.
And good.
And the foul. 6 first corner points for Tyler Mason.
When he comes around that corner, so often there's nobody there to stop him defensively, and he's so good at just accelerating and getting to the basket. Gives the Redbirds a chance to.
Free throw no good. Rebound Savage. Tying game. Hornets trying to take the lead back. Drive for Wegas up and in. He's been solid in the first quarter, 8 of their 17. Metamora will try to answer back. Again, like we said, it's been eye for an eye here in the first quarter so far.
Did Mason miss the free throw?
Yes, he did. Koch, corner 3 ball. Through contact, it's in anyway. Cooper Koch for 3. 8 first quarter points for Cooper, 6 for Tyler Mason. And the Redbirds have the lead at the end of the first quarter. Word from our sponsors, Black and Brown, Metamora's hometown team of trusted estate planning attorneys. And good times or bad, you can rely on Black and Brown, Metamora's hometown team of trusted family law attorneys. And Commerce Bank, challenge accepted, helping you grow and our community grow. Goodfield State Bank, big enough to serve you, small enough to know you. Hanover's Pub, kitchen open late every weekend. See you on the floor. And Scott, obviously, like I said, not to keep harping on it, but eye for an eye in the first quarter. Seems like every time Metamora's gotten the bucket, Hinsdale's been able to answer back. How does that change to the Redbirds pulling away, you think, based on how the first 8 minutes played?
Well, Metamora always has a tendency to kind of play, they kind of feel the other team out. It's the second and third quarters where Metamora has traditionally, over Danny tenure here at Metamora, those 2 quarters are where Metamora has really taken the advantage. They've always had big second and third quarters.
Hinsdale ball to start the quarter. 3-ball Vazulius, no good. He goes down. Redbirds corner 3. Zobrist, no good. Offensive rebound for Hop. Greaves 3-try, no good. And I think we're going to master on the rebound. That'll be his first, team's first.
His first personal. First team foul.
At Hinsdale to get the ball back off that foul. Adam Flowers will bring it up. It's a fairly young Hornets team. Just skimming up and down the roster, I only see a senior or 2. Weegas for Ferrer. Swing it for Savage. Number 30 on number 30 there in the corner. Weegas pump fake. Flowers will try. He's cut off. Good defense here. They strip down for the Birds. Weegas trying to dive on Mason. A little bit of a push off there. Flowers will take it himself and knock it down.
Wow. Had a guy in his face.
And the battle even to get up until that point of the shot release, too. Hop spins, kicks for Greaves. Faced it inside Zobrist. Got it.
I want to see him post up more because he's got an advantage.
Julius back at the point. Lob pass deflected and a steal. Luke Comfrey gathers. Tyler Mason will bring it up. Redbirds trying to get the lead back once again. Corner 3, Cooper. Yes! 3 threes on the game for Cooper. 11 for the game. Weegas trying to get the baseline. He does. Reverses up and in. He's got 10 as well. 2 early double-figure scores in the ball game. Redbird still in front, though, by 1. Coop wide open. 3-try, no good.
Good rebound, though. Good rebound by Greaves.
Novus driving kick. Greaves, corner 3, no good. Ashton got the rebound back, put it back up and a foul.
2 rebounds for Greaves this trip down, and now he'll get rewarded. He'll get to go to the line.
Hornets foul. Matthew Pachulis, his second personal.
Matthew Pachulis, that's his second. Keep an eye on that. His second, team's first. Ashton Greaves hurts the 2, bounces out.
Checking in for Hinsdale, 15, Nicholas Okram.
Okram in for the Hornets. 1 more free throw for Ashton. No good. Rebound for Savage.
He's normally a pretty good free throw shooter, too.
Ferrer at the elbow. Pull up on Hop. No good. Redbirds crashing the boards, though. Another rebound for Tyler Mason. Inside Koch. 2 through contact. Up and in.
Yeah, that's just a man among boys there.
13 first half points for Cooper Koch. Pull up from the elbow for Weakness is good. Man, I mean, we hate to keep being a broken record here, but that eye for an eye thing's really been happening here in the first 12 minutes. 1 point lead for the Birds. Hop for Greaves, no good. Rebound controlled by Savage. Vegas pump fake, pull up from the elbow, no good. Another rebound for Tyler Mason. Great on the boards here early. Now drive and kick. Hinsdale wanted to travel. Koch inside.
Too easy.
Make it 15 of our 27, and then now a 3-point lead. See if we can get a stop and a score, get it over a possession lead. Okram hands it back for Wegas. Good double team. Hornets swinging around. Now a drive for Flowers. They're going to call the hook. No, a hole. Coach Greaves wanted the hook.
Nick Walker will come back in for Luke Hop.
Ashton, by the way, his second, team second.
Second team foul for Metamora.
Quick shot, Wegas, no good. Rebound for Matthew Zobrist.
That's the second time they've bounced it off our inbound.
Koch for Zobrist, inside Walker.
No.
Two black jerseys in the area, and a steal for Wegas. Savage on Mason. They'll spin it back. Brian Wardle in the building, by the way, I see now. Savage up and in. How about that atmosphere up at UIC for the Braves, by the way? Calling it Carver North on Twitter, I saw. Mason inside. Now Koch will try it up and in.
Wow.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No.
Keep feeding it to Goop. He's got 17 of the 29 and a 3-point lead again.
He is just so much fun to watch.
Absolutely. Step through, called travel. Marion Alexander back in.
Returning for the Hornets, Jamarian Alexander.
Redbirds are trying to inbound baseline a little bit. Very minor extracurriculars between Mason and Okram. I don't know if Okram was trying a hack-a-shack. That wouldn't be the player I would hack-a-shack. Zobrist at the left wing under the 2-minute mark here before half. Mason inside Walker. Dish off Koch.
Oh.
They get 19. I would say a 19-point first half is satisfactory.
Yeah.
Good to see him doing his thing, as always.
Oh, there's a foul.
Inside Wegas, yeah, I think it's going to be a hold foul.
Mason.
If that'll be his first, team's third. Julius back in.
That's just his first.
Quick inbound, Wegas. No good. Rebound first. We got numbers. Greaves on the right post and a foul.
Yep. Boy, they attack the basket. I love that. Make them foul you.
Flowers his first, team second.
I like the aggressiveness today on Ashton Greaves going to the bucket.
Back to the line for the second time here in the quarter. First one is good. And again, just getting at least that first one in after the first trip, big for his confidence. Free throw, no good. Hornets get the rebound. Redbirds do have their largest lead of 6. Which again, honestly, I think feels a little bigger just because of how it's been tucked this first half has been. Herrera inside, tough shot, no good.
Oh, good
rebound for Cooper Koch.
Just battled that.
Oh, physical steal for Herrera. Wegas pull up three, try, no good. Underneath Alexander, a rebound, and I think they're going to get a holding foul on us, Scott. Matthew Zobrist, his second. Team's fourth. That's two Birds with two fouls.
That'll get Luke Hop up off the bench. He'll replace Matthew Zobrist.
Get baseline inbound for the Hornets. As Gary Baranowski points out, Hornets will be in the bonus for the last 49.9.
That's the third time they've done that. The third time. But didn't he take some steps towards the...
I thought so. Walker, his first, team's fifth. Free throw up and in. One more for Julius. Good. Okram back in. 4-point game. Redbirds try to counter. The Walker screen. Mason, nice drive to the hoop, and he'll shoot two. Foul is on Adam Flowers. So two players assigned with two fouls each, so we'll keep an eye on that as the game progresses.
Colin Ramage up off the Redbird bench. He'll come in after this free throw. He'll come in for Ashton Greaves.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound for Ferrer. Here's Wegas to the hoop on Mason, that's an in.
He's good.
He's been a pretty solid player here in the first half, no doubt about that. And frankly, I didn't see a whole lot out of him in the game of film I watched. Maybe it was just a game-to-game thing. Had a bit of a rough night last game. Through the hands, out of bounds, we go the other way. That is the tricky part when you're calling film on any team. Is, you know, you got to try and watch a good helping on those games to know the proper personnel, shall we say. I don't have quite that much time. Ooh, and a carry. Carry called on a weakness. You don't see that called a whole lot. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but definitely not the most common call anymore.
No. He must have really... I wasn't watching. I was watching what was going on down here.
Same thing.
But we'll get the ball. 8 seconds to go.
Here we go. Mason with three to the hoop. Got it! Tyler Mason at the halftime horn. He's got 9 for the half, and the Redbirds take a 5-point lead going into the halftime locker room. We'll take a break and be right back. Redbirds 35-30 over Hinsdale South. Kirby Foods, be sure to check out their signature Kirby items in the deli and meat departments. Proud to be 100% employee owned. Logo Wear. Shop Logo Wear in Metamora on the square for all your Redbird gear. Martin Sign Service, proudly serving Central Illinois since 1960. Mason Funeral Homes, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. McDonald's, get in and out quickly with McDonald's mobile order and pay and curbside pickup. Merrill Lynch, big advice from small town advisors, gets supported by a team with over 100 years of experience. Snyder Village, your place to call home. Call today, take a tour, 367-4300. Greg Harmon with State Farm, proud to support the neighborhood. Sue's Place, win or lose, there's always Sue's. The Room, located in the historic Homestead Building, they're proud to be your local football headquarters. Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Central Illinois, you asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing to meet customer demand, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. And Germantown Grill still has all the food and spirits that keep our customers coming back. Stop by to check out our daily specials. The game's on at Germantown Grill, where Central Illinois loves to eat. Open 7 days a week, just off Route 116.
Going to Coughlin Wellness Center for 5 years has greatly helped me understand what my body can do, what I shouldn't do. They teach you different stretches and proper ways to ice and how to take care of your body in that way.
Call Coughlin Wellness Center today. Let us help you.
Well, we love it. So we've been coming for almost 10 years. Dr. Kaufman is affiliated with high school sports. It offers anything from adjustment to physical therapy. The whole staff is so good to my family, which is extremely important nowadays.
101. You can do it. 100. You can do it. We're not going to give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are going to be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're going to need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
Alex Dobb back here at the half. Scott may or may not throw a headset on. There we go. We'll go through some halftime stats for Hinsdale South. Just go through the scoring at least. Matthew Pajulius with 7, Jack Wegas with 14, Adam Flowers with 3, Jamarion Alexander with 2, Brennan Savage with 4. Quick halftime foul trouble to watch. Pajulius with 2, Flowers with 2. Scott, before I get into the Redbird stats, just your thoughts on the Hornets here in the first half. We were saying just off air there that they've definitely turned some heads in a good perspective, I guess you could say, maybe from their angle.
Their angle, yeah.
But they've been solid here in the first half.
And they have. They've hit their shots. They've taken good shots. Number 2, Wegas.
Yep.
Wegas. Outstanding. I mean, he's been quick to the bucket. He's hit most of his shots. He's been kind of tough to contend with. 14 points here that first half. Now, Cooper Koch has, 19 in the first half?
Yeah.
So they could be saying the same about him. But he's been doing this all year.
That's a good segue, Scott. Nice segue. Metamora halftime stats. Ashton Greaves a 2 and a free throw for 3 points. Matthew Zobrist a 2 for 2 points. Tyler Mason, 3 twos and a free throw for 7. Luke Hopp, a 2-pointer for 2. And you mentioned Scott Cooper Koch. Let's see here. 5 twos, 3 threes, 19 first half points. And Redbird foul trouble, 2 for Ashton Greaves, 2 for Matthew Zobrist. Outside of that, just your thoughts on our look here in the first half. Obviously, you mentioned Cooper's 19 points. Can't complain about that, but just how else things have flowed.
Well, I think that, we just have to have a couple more defensive stops. And, that's kind of how this season has gone. When we played Beacon here back on the 15th of December, Hess went off for, I believe, about 17 or 18 points. I think he finished with 22. So, I think Metamora just has to play a little tighter defense on WeGas. And I think Metamora will be fine. We have that 5-point lead thanks to Tyler Mason there at the very end, dribbling it down the lane and getting a nice layup, a contested layup.
They're making it be earned, but yeah, I think that's the point. Obviously, 35 points at the half, not too bad at all. But I think that is the one thing in the second half. You mentioned how it's kind of been able to be shot for shot here in the first 16 minutes, and like you say, you get those couple stops, expand that lead, build that confidence, and God willing, hopefully cruise here in the second half. But I mean, you do have to get those stops to prevent that shot for shot vibe because. I mean, I guess maybe it's fun to watch, if you're more of an offensive-minded fan, but at the end of the day, you want the team in red and white to win.
And I really believe that Ashton Greaves is just on the verge of kind of breaking out. I don't want to say it's a shooting slip. He hasn't had any confidence to take a lot of shots. Today, you've seen him drive to the bucket. He missed a three-pointer, a good shot in the corner. Just missed it. He's a good shooter. I've seen him hit 7 in a game.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's not necessarily the numbers where they're at, particularly the free throw line right now. I'm more focused on the confidence to take those tries, to draw those fouls, to get those opportunities. And obviously, those numbers are the way they are, but at least just having the confidence to make those drives, you'll take that. Just under 2 minutes until the second half. You mentioned MGS boys against Chillicothe tomorrow, and then the big field this weekend. I think a lot of folks I've seen on the Twitter world are looking forward to the Mount Zion game on Friday. That should be a really interesting one. But I think the one thing to note, if fans haven't already seen the schedule, it is more of a true shootout schedule. It's not a round robin this year, but I mean, still, there's going to be a lot of good teams here in Tempe. A lot of Redbird round ball.
Yep. And then don't forget, we play this weekend.
Yep.
The Tuesday afterwards on the 23rd, big rematch with the dreaded Potters. And
that'll be a very good one.
That's been circled on our kids for quite a while now.
I think since the clock hit double zeros at the Potter Dome, right?
What? Oh, yeah.
Pretty much since the clock hit double zeros, or maybe even, because there was a little bit of that garbage time at the end, maybe even before that game went final, it's like, when's the next game? When's that next matchup? And honestly, I feel like that's what makes this team dangerous. They're already really good. We all know that. But to have a matchup that creates that type of hype, that creates that type of motivation, that's just going to make it, we know, there are probably a fair number of folks watching us because they couldn't get it, that's the beauty of games like that.
And Metamora is playing so much better now than they were. Look who we've played in the last month and a half.
Yeah. And I've heard from another local coach about how a loss isn't necessarily a loss if you don't learn from it. I think the Redbirds learned from it. They've rebounded nicely, and like I say, playing really good ball right now. But like we said earlier, got 16 more minutes to Hinsdale South to worry about, and then we'll turn the page.
And the Redbirds come out with their starting lineup, and it will be Redbird ball to start this second half.
Makes my scorebook job easier. Every now and again, you run into those schemes where the coach isn't happy at halftime, and they'll throw in a whole new 5, and you got to scramble and try and find the 5 on the floor. Not a bad first half, same 5. Again, shot for shot first half. We'll see how these first couple minutes of the second half plays out. Adjustments made. Walker for Hop. Back for Walker. Koch fakes the three, try just inside.
Good.
And in. 21 points for Cooper Koch.
That was a heck of a ball fake, and then just took one dribble and went straight up.
Hinsdale three try, got it. That's Wegas again. Too bad we don't have a camera on Scott's face to clip that reaction, but Wegas continues to be terrific here in this one. And are we going to get a holding foul on, I think, Julius?
Yeah, he was holding Zober since he went through the lane.
That's his third. His third, team's first. Okram comes back in. Zobrist blob for Koch. Trying to fight away for Rare. Coop inside, no good. Rebound, Savage. Here comes Wegas again. Bank it in. 19 points and Wegas. What else can you say at this point? Stop him, obviously, but try to anyway. Walker for Zobrist.
Need a bucket.
Amen. Mason inside, Walker swinging, Koch, good pass inside, hop up and in.
What a pass from Koch.
Big passes keeping the Hornets defense on their toes as well. Ferrer inside, high off the glass and in. Double team quickly approaching and forces the turnover. Ferrer, Flowers, inside Savage, no good. Rebound for Hop. A miniature gift, shall you say, but we got to answer on the other end. Hop, pass deflected. I think that's off Hinsdale.
Yep.
Trying to get it inside for Cooper. They're on the left post. Yeah, they're going to stop this. I think we already got some pushing and shoving underneath here. That's not the two I was thinking he was going to go to, though. I thought it was going to be Cooper and Aiden Ferrer that were going at it a little bit more on the right side. Koch for Zobrist, baseline drive, swing at Mason, swing at Zobrist, inside Hop, up on Savage.
That's a great move.
6 points for Hop, back to a 4-point game. And frankly, back to that conversation with the ref, at the end of the day, you're probably just going to end up going back to pushing and shoving again when it's done. Savage time. Ferrer on the drive on Hop, lost the ball. Redbirds at the steal. Walker brings it in.
Good job by Hop there. Good defense. Oh, that's got to be a foul.
I think we got another hold underneath.
That's on Savage underneath. Holding on to Koch.
That's his first, team's second.
But I like the way Koch comes across there and is strong in that low block.
Zobrist in the lane and another reach and foul on Hinsdale South. Thinking of it from their perspective, can't let those start to pile up, but they kind of are here. Three fouls before the midway point of the quarter. I will say I've seen fouls picked up at a higher rate, but still not good if you look at it from their angle anyway. Zobrist in for Hop, deflected, and he throws it to Okram. South will go the other way. Again, 19 points for Jack Wegas. Flowers on the drive. Tough shot on the baseline, no good. Rebound for the Redbird. You got numbers, Scott. Mason corner three, try. Got it.
that our largest lead, 7 points?
Yes, it is. Largest lead of the game, 44-37. Timeout, Hinsdale South. It is a full timeout as well. Well, talk about the adjustments made. It seems like those adjustments have been made, but it's keeping the foot on the gas, right?
Yeah. No,
Central Illinois, you asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. The game's on at Germantown Grill off Route 116.
Back here in Metamora, Alex Scott Kirker and Scotty again just doubling down on keep the foot on the gas and keep doing what we're doing here to start the first 4 minutes.
Oh, for sure. The thing I like about it is we're attacking the basket too, and we're being physical and being strong. Cooper Koch came across that low block. He was being held and he was being tugged on. He just came through there, forced his way in.
I mean, when you score 21 points, it's kind of the last resort defensively, right?
Yeah. But he's been doing it from inside, outside. That's tough.
Versatile. So very versatile. We all know that, though. Ferrer for Wegas. And on Mason, that's an offensive.
There you go.
Wegas, the offensive.
That's a good job by Mason.
I will say they're not always that obvious, but that
was pretty obvious.
Redbirds try to go up 10 potentially with the 3 ball, and God, I don't think there's been a 10-point lead yet this afternoon. Zobrist, good. Elbow good. 9-point advantage, the largest lead swells a bit more.
Good job.
Flowers, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound for Rare somehow.
Well, it was just a long rebound.
Yeah. Savage corner 3 try, got it. He's got 7. We're back to a 2-score game. Zobrist tough look inside. Okay, I'll take that. If not a foul, it was definitely at least a deflection out of bounds.
Yep. I'd like to have seen him just go straight up with that.
Could have maybe drawn the foul that way. Mason for Koch. Running baseline, Zobrist. Out to the key, inside Walker, deflection. Scrum for the ball. They're going to get either Hoff or Wegas. They're pointing the Hinsdale, so I'm pretty sure this is on Luke. Yep.
But I like the hustle.
Can't knock that at all. Hinsdale ball. Back within 6 points. Wegas facilitates. Flower, 3 try, no good. Savage rebound, lost it.
By Mason. Mason knocks it away.
Zobrist, no looker for Koch. But a foul. That's on Flowers, his 3rd, and Scott, we're also shooting the last 2:25, not just because that was a shooting foul, but for the rest of the quarter, all foul shooting. 2 shots for Cooper Koch.
I wonder if there's a little bit of jawing going on out there right now.
A little bit, yeah, I picked up on that.
Ashton Greaves will come in for Nick Walker.
.22 for Coop, making 23.
8-point lead.
And again, back to the point of how this game's kind of been shot for shot. Those technically true margins just seem a little bigger just because of how this game's played out. Ferrer back for Pajulius.
Nice job by Greaves.
Tough drive against Greaves, no good. Got his own rebound.
Oh, my.
For Weegus. Yeah. Could he have told Weegus is behind him? Tough angle. Weegus for Flowers inside. Ferrer, 3 try, got it.
My gosh, you're just hitting threes like.
Back to a 5-point game. Reeves and Hopp will switch on the corners. Inside Koch, and Coop got bumped. 2 free throws on the way. That's 4 on Pajulius, his 4th. But again, we're in the penalty.
They're pushing him as he's jumping.
Hinsdale foul, Matthew Pachulis. That's his 4th personal. Checking in Pachulis, 15, Nicholas
Okram and Alexander back in for the Hornets.
Also checking in.
And again, 2 shots for Cooper Koch.
Koch at the line. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. A net clicker, I should add. You get those every now and again. That perfect net click.
Yeah.
Best sound in basketball, other than maybe a buzzer after a win.
Yeah. And he's had those.
Savage for Okram. Weegus will try a drive, up no good. That would have been 21 for him had it gone in.
That's pretty good defense, though.
Arguably been the difference, this miniature pulling away.
Oh, he traveled, yep.
Hornets ball.
Flowers and Julius back in.
Returning for Hinsdale, number 1, Matthew Pachulis.
Julius hasn't necessarily been the biggest factor offensively, but he's been a difference maker. He's on the floor with 4. See how the Redbirds approach that on that side of the ball. Weegus, double teamed.
Oh, nice job. Nice job by
Flex for Hop.
By Greaves.
Zobrist inside, reverse up and in. And
9-point lead.
6 points. 9-point lead again.
Ties our game high. Oh, nice.
Flowers for Weegus. 3 tries short. Zobrist saves it. Might have gotten bumped. Mason Greaves, corner 3, no good. Ashton got his own rebound, put it back up, no good. No shot from the far sideline. Still a heck of an effort to get a shot up there, and Scott will take a 9-point lead into the 4th.
Nick Walker will come back in.
But obviously, I think we talked about the adjustments made. Those have been made. Cooper 4-4 at the free throw line here in the quarter as well. You like to see that. All in all, I think the adjustments that needed to be made were made and have led to, again, what seems like a slightly larger than 9-point lead, even though it actually is 9, if that makes any sense for those at home.
It just seems like, whenever we've scored, they've scored. But we just keep on scoring, and they haven't had an answer for everyone here down the stretch.
They've been impressive. I've used this analogy a couple times with some other teams early this year. Doesn't look like an 8-12 team to me, at least the way they played today. Again, West Suburban Conference, their league. Not exactly a Suburban Conference connoisseur, shall you say, but obviously, maybe unfortunately so, we know a lot about the East Suburban Catholic Conference down this way.
So it'll be Hinsdale ball to start this 4th quarter.
Jack Weegus will run the point. 19 points on the game for him. nearly throw it away. Savage for Julius. Inside Ferrer. Shot fake. Stripped away. Got it back. Put it back up on Walker and a foul.
He's straight up. Straight up.
His second, team's first.
At the line shooting 2, Aiden Ferrer.
Ferrer shoots 2. First one, no good.
Ball never lies.
You know, see, I tried that. For those of you that don't know, I do the ICC women's games, and I tried that line earlier in their season, and we proceeded to have it ripped away from us in a breakaway layup in a bucket. So, I'll let you say it.
But they only got one, not two.
True. Down to an 8-point game. Good pass.
Oh.
Tyler Mason up and in.
What a pass by Cooper Koch for cutting Tyler Mason out to the 10-point lead.
First 10-point lead of the game for either team. Ferrer, baseline drive, rejection.
Cooper Koch.
Wiggins goes down. Mason 3 try, no good. Rebound Savage. Handoff, work it inside now. Baseline for Julius. Kick out Savage. 3 try, got it. Brendan Savage, 10 points. 7-point game. The elusive 10-point lead, Scott. Dobris 3 tries. He's got 9. And the lead is back to 10.
Quiet 9.
We're going to have an illegal, yep.
He got him up around the head.
Yep.
Offensive foul, Adam
Flowers, his 4th. Team's first. Okram will come back in. And again, that's 2 Hornet starters with 4 fouls now, with Matthew Pajulius being the other. Mason handoff Walker. Zobrist pull up 3 tries. Got it again. 12 points for Matthew Zobrist. Largest lead at 13. Savage baseline for Wiggins. Wiggins floater over Koch, roll it out. Rebound underneath for Savage, put back on Koch, up and in. Savage with 12. So Savage and Wiggins have combined for 31 of their 49. Dobris, Wiggins goes down again. Dobris from the volleyball line, no good. And out of bounds to...
I think that's the right call.
Flowers back in with 4.
One more dribble and he'd probably have been able to. And
Lucat back in for Nick Walker. But it's interesting here that Hinsdale does have 2 players on the floor with 4 fouls.
Well, it's do or die for them.
Yeah, it is. But see how we approach them. Got to be physical with them, you would think. Or at least a little more aggressive. And I hope that's Sean Ashton on the body on the way up the block. Okay, good. I was going to say, because that was a clean block. I think there would have been a lot more groans in the crowd if it was called on the block.
Yeah.
Flowers first to 2 is no good. Free throws haven't been too overly plentiful. Second free throw, good. Okram in for the Hornets. 10-point lead for the Birds, 8-7 to Metamora here in the quarter. Tough drive on Savage.
I don't think he really ever touched it, did he?
I mean, if so, it was the very slightest amount of contact there at the end. Wasn't anything too excessive in either direction. Oh, good pass. Wegas no good. Well, we've done a good job ever since we mentioned him getting to the 19-point mark to hold him down. Mason, I think that was deflected. Savage with the steal. Ferrer
traveled, yeah.
Be a sideline inbound in front of us. Point lead. Good pass, Koch for Mason. Blocked, and we'll go back the other way.
I was almost.
Wegas on Dobris. Wegas got it back, put it back up, no good. He'll stay at 19. I think it's kind of a miniature win. 5 points in the second half.
Oh, that was deflected, wasn't it? That was deflected.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to think we wouldn't just let a pass like that go out of bounds like that unless it was tipped. Huh. Flowers off the screen. Savage. Baseline over Greaves. Air ball. Rebound Dobris. Stop and a score, expand that lead, and hang on for a W.
13's our largest lead?
13, yep. Koch, 3 try, no good.
Oh, man, good look,
Flowers. Right on target. Flowers for Ferrer, blocked by Koch, out of bounds.
Wow. Cooper Koch. Wow.
I'd say finds a new way to have us be impressed. Now, Scott, is that deflected?
You know.
But again, back to what I was going to say about Coop. It's like you can't even really say he finds new ways to impress us every game because it's not like they're new. It's just he continues to impress us game by game. Holding foul on the Hornets.
That's only.
Oh, he's out. That's Julius. That's his 5th. Julius fouls out.
Number 1 is fouled out of the game.
And that'll bring Alexander off the bench. So a baseline inbound for the Birds. I mean, the way they've shot at their peak for Hinsdale, this game's not quite over yet. Dobris inside, can't get the roll. Rebound Flowers. Get a stop here. Wegas for Flowers. Flowers inside. Greaves up and in. Ashton did about everything he could on that. Cooper came in for some late help. Back to a 10-point game.
Ooh.
Dobris inside. Hot.
Oh, yeah. I like how he backed away and then threw the pass to the top to give him a little bit of space. Oh, that's a foul.
Yep.
A foul on Greaves, yeah.
Ashton, his 4th, team's 3rd. Savage, 3 try, got it.
He's pretty good at that 3-point.
15 points on the game for him. Mason for Hop again. Double figures for Luke Hop. Back-to-back dunks, and the lead is 11. Block Mason, rebound Koch. Third one in a row for good measure. Greaves baseline for Koch. Floater, got
good.
27 points for Cooper Koch.
More
Redbirds
guys.
up 13 with a minute to go. Rebound Alexander, put back blocked. Rebound Greaves, and they're going to call a holding foul on Ferrer, I think. Yep. So that's his first, team's third. Okay.
4 guys in double digits in scoring.
Redbirds get it across. Koch for Hop again. Let's do it. Yep.
The trifecta.
Luke Hop, 3 fourth-quarter dunks. Lead is 15, and Redbirds going to come away with their 16th win of the year. I think we'll just dribble this one out. Scott, how about that?
Yep, I think they will too.
What a game. Hinsdale impressed, no doubt about that. But in the end, a 15-point winner for the Redbirds to move to 16-4 on the year, ahead of a big-time matchup this weekend with Mount Zion. And, of course, on our airways, we got the MGS game against Chillicothe tomorrow, but nonetheless, a good win for the Redbirds.
Nice win for Metamora. I'll go down and see if I can get a quick interview with head coach Danny Greaves.
A happy Coach Greaves, I'm very sure. We'll take a break, pay some bills, be back. Redbirds win it 70-55.
You can walk out here a little farther in case you want to walk in front.
All right, again, Redbirds win it 70-55, and we send it courtside to Scott Kirker with, as we mentioned, I'm sure a very happy head coach Danny Greaves.
Coach, boy, that was a hard-fought game, wasn't it?
You know, watching the film on them, I knew they brought a lot of energy. They were very active. They shot it well when we left them alone.
Yeah.
That's a good team. They're young. Most of their players are sophomores and juniors, so they were just thankful to come up here and get a good game, and that's exactly what we got. We got a good game.
Yeah, you got a really good game. I thought the second half, though, you guys made some nice adjustments. I think it was Wegas?
Yes.
Wegas. I think he had 14 points. I think he ended up with 19.
Right, sure did.
So you guys did a nice job on him the second half. You had, again, another game with 4 guys with double-digit scoring.
Right, and they had 2 really good players, and we let them have some points, but not enough to beat us.
Right.
It was a great team effort again. We did a nice job to start the second half.
Yeah.
And then they came at us again, and then we answered again to end the quarter.
Right.
And that's what you got to do. I knew they're a team that make good runs. And defensively, we had good defensive runs at every quarter.
Yeah, and I thought, Cooper Koch got off to a good start for you. Got you rolling, kind of got things the steadying influence, I think. And then Tyler Mason, again, another outstanding game. And then you got some contributions then again from Luke Hop and from Matthews
Obras. Ashton came in and might have led us and rebounded. Yeah. Nick did a tremendous job again on defense. Yep. Colin came in and gave us a couple good minutes.
Sure.
So it's another good team win, you know. Kind of a different style. Defensively, they had a matchup going, and they went triangle and two with a matchup.
Right.
And so, you know, those things are all good for us to have to take a look what they are, realize what it is, and react, and I think our kids did a nice job.
Just a nice win, though, isn't it? Nice day off and have a nice win.
Perfect day to be inside the gym.
Yeah, it certainly is. Yes. Coach, congratulations. We'll see you Friday night against Strong Zion.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
We'll send it back up to you, Alex.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll round it out with some end of the game stats here. Again, Redbirds are winners 70-55. Just some brief scoring for Hinsdale South, who falls to 8-13 on the year. 7 points for Matthew Fajulius, 19 points for Jack Wegas, who again was terrific today. Redbirds eventually did limit him offensively, but especially at the start of the game, he was solid. 6 points for Adam Flowers, 6 points for Aiden Ferrer, 2 points for Jamarion Alexander, and 15 points for Brendan Savage. He got off to a little bit of a slower start offensively, eventually found his rhythm. But again, 55 points for the Hornets. Redbird stats, Ashton Greaves, 1-2, 1 of 4 at the line, 4 fouls, 3 points. Matthew Zobrist, 3 twos, 2 threes, 2 fouls, 12 points. Tyler Mason, 6 twos, a 3 ball, 1 of 3 at the line, 1 foul, 16 points. Luke Hopp, 6 twos, 1 foul, 12 points. Nick Walker, 2 fouls, did not score. Cooper Koch, the game's leading scorer, 7 points, 3 threes, 4 at the line, 27 points. Birds as 18, 23 points, 6 threes, 6 of 11 at the line, 10 fouls, 70 points. Quarter by quarter, 18-17 Birds in the first, 17-13 in the second, 17-13 in the third, and 18-12 in the fourth. And got any final thoughts before we wrap this one up?
Just, that was a really good team win. I think Coach is right. They brought some things at us, and we responded. Just a good team win.
Good team win again, and if I may say personally, great to be back on the digiMAX Sports Network's airwaves, even though it's for a pre-pit stop, if you will, but had a good time calling it with you, and obviously a cherry on top being the winner.
Well, thank you for helping us out this afternoon. I appreciate it.
No problem. It was a fun one. Redbirds are winners, 70-55. For our entire digiMAX Sports Network crew, for Scott Kirker, this is Alex Stopp saying so long from Tepke Gym. Redbirds win 70-55.